A rundown on what this wig is and stuff, or where it's from. I got it from Amazon. The company's name is Grace Plus Hair. It's a 5x5 closure wig. It's 150% density. It's 24 inches and it's body wave. I'll have the direct link in the description box. So yeah, it came with Huda Beauty lashes, which is surprising, and a pack of wig caps. So yeah, so that's always nice. But yeah, my first impression, as soon as I pulled this hair out, I said, girl, hold the fuck on. Because it was smelling like, I have never got a wig that smelled like that. It smelled real funky and chemically. And honestly, even after I washed it, I was like, bruh, I hope nobody get close to me. So I had to drown that thing in perfume. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just showing you the construction of the wig. 2 combs in the back, 1 in the middle, 2 on the sides. Nobody uses those combs anyways. And it has adjustable straps. The lace is like a medium brown lace, Swiss lace. And the knots obviously need to be bleached, and it was a little bit pre-plucked. So obviously off camera, I went ahead and bleached my knots. I ended up having to bleach it 2 times because it didn't lift enough for me the first time. But it really wasn't that big of a deal. Like, it didn't take that long. But yeah, so I'm just obviously doing the ball cap method, looking. Girl, when I was watching this back, I said, there ain't no way that's me. That's what I be looking like. That's what I be looking. Girl, what? Anyways, we're doing a ball cap method. I just use Gots to Be to tack it down or whatever. And then I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. Let me tell you what color it's in, because I don't even know. It's in the shade 360. Just if you care, if you're the same complexion as me or whatever. Yeah. So I use that to just cover the hairline and really just where the part's going to be, because this is a closure. It's not like a full frontal or whatever. And then I put a little bit on the lace. And you know what's crazy? Every video I watch, I never, like, not every video, but most videos I watch, I never see people like sew their wig cap down. And I'm like, I don't understand, because if you wear wigs and you do the ball cap method, then you know that is gonna rise up. Like, it's gonna, like, once you cut the ears out, you cut all that stuff off the front, it's gonna raise up. So I don't understand why people don't like do that more. Like, I don't get it. And at first, like, did you see, like, I had cut off, like, you know, some of it, and then I'm like, wait, hold on, I need to sew this shit down, because I'm not, like, the point is to like hold everything together. And like, I don't have like straight backs, cornrows. I be doing like box braids, you know, like little box braids to like kind of put my hair up, like under my wigs or whatever. But I guess if you're doing straight backs, maybe it's not necessary. I don't know, girl. But I'm just gonna go ahead and clean my hairline with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and it's super strong, so I don't remember the percentage, but yeah. So anyways, I'm putting the wig on just to kind of figure out where I want it. And yeah, those little tabs on the side, those aren't necessary, so just go ahead and cut them things off. It's just gonna be in the way. And so we're going in with the Ghost Bond glue, and I think I did 3 coats of this. So obviously just blow dry it until it's clear, or as clear as it's gonna get. And I just use the comb, like the back of the comb, and just start like pressing it in until it feels even a little bit secure. And yeah, so then I just go in my blow dryer to just make sure it's dry. And then I like to use like a hot comb and still push it back a little bit, because I don't know, I feel like the heat kind of helps it melt a little bit or whatever. I'm not sure, but maybe it's just in my head. But yeah, so that's why you keep seeing me do that. And this, girl, I don't know why I always get so nervous to cut the lace off, because girl, once it's gone, it's gone. Like, ain't no coming back. But yeah, as you see, I like cut the little slits or whatever just to make it a little bit easier. And then I'll just go in with the little eyebrow razor just so you can get like a little bit of those jagged edges. And yeah, it was on there. That wig was on there real secure. So as you can see here, I'm just pulling a little bit of hair to the front to use as my baby hair. And so yeah, I'm just gonna section that off. And you see I keep picking up that hot comb, because I'm like, girl, we gotta make sure this thing is flat. But yeah, it still looked a little bit dense to me, so I just went in with my tweezers and started like plucking a little bit, until it looked like, you know, relatively decent. Honestly, when I was doing this, I didn't know how I was gonna style my hair. I wanted to do half up, half down, but I was like, girl, I kept going back and forth. So I was like, I guess we doing baby hair. But yeah, I use a little bit of Gots to Be and just like right at the hairline. And then I just went ahead and put my scarf on for like 10-15 minutes, like nothing crazy. And then yeah, and then I just came back. So like, I don't know about y'all, but I always hesitate when I'm doing baby hairs because I'm just like, I'm just not good at it. Like with my natural hair, yeah, fine, that's fine. But no, like when it comes to wigs, it's like I said, once it's like cut, that's it. Like it's over with. You can't come back from that. So I always like take my time and slowly cut a little bit at a time. But I guess I'll get better with like more practice or whatever. But so clearly I decided to do, I was gonna do like a half up, half down. But since it's a closure, I can't do like the whole front. So it's just like the closure part. So yeah. I'm just gonna use like my wax stick to get all those like flyaways and stuff, you know, just to like kind of lay that down and just go over it with my hot comb. And you see me hesitating with them baby hairs, child. I was so scared. And I actually had somewhere to be, you know, so I'm like, shit, like I can't, you know, I just wanted to make sure my hair was looking right. But yeah. Oh, and another thing you guys probably noticed is that when I did the ball cap method, I did it all the way, like as if I was doing a frontal, and it's like, that's not necessary. And you'll see me later, like cutting, like, you know, cutting that back. Cause I'm like, girl, you don't need all that. Cause you can clearly see it. And that's not the look we going for. Okay. But yeah, I felt like them baby hairs were a little bit too thick. And so I just went ahead and like started tweezing it to kind of thin it out a little bit. And I'm just going to go in with the Nairobi foam to lay my baby hairs. Again, you guys, I'm not really good at this. Like, it's just like, you know, I'm learning as we go. That's why I keep going back and forth. I'm like combing it or brushing it down, cutting it, brushing it down, cutting it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want them to look good. And I just keep tweezing them. Look at this. I was getting it though. I was doing a pretty good job. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah. Anyways, so now we gotta kind of work on like how we're gonna style this. So I guess, I don't know what compelled me to do this, but I decided to do like the two like little strands in the front or whatever. I don't know what the fuck to call them. You guys know what the fuck I'm trying to say. So I decided to do that. So oh my gosh. And not Jamal in the background. So I decided to, what's it called? Do that. And honestly, that's fine. Like, I liked how the hairstyle ended up at the end, but my only thing is that if you was gonna do this, you did not need the baby hairs. Like, that kind of defeated the whole purpose. So, yeah. But, yeah, if you're gonna do a half up, half down, you really don't need the baby hairs if you're gonna have the two strands in the front. If you're just doing half up, half down, okay, yeah, by all means. But other than that, no, it's not necessary. But yeah, so I just use my wax stick and I'm just like really trying to make sure it's flat. And yeah, just tying it just to make sure that the thing is secure. So yeah. This is so funny. Do you see how you could see like the ball cap on the side? Like you could see the wig cap on the side. Like, girl, what? I looked at in the mirror and I said, child, that does not need to be there. And yeah, I'm back with my hair completely done. So I was getting hot and I was sweating and I was like, I'm not about to film me crimping my entire hair, like, or my entire head. Like, if y'all want a crimping tutorial, I can do that in a separate video, but I was just like, I was not feeling it. And I was getting like stressed, you know, but you guys see what I mean? Like the baby hair, like especially that swoop in the middle is just not necessary. Everything else looks great. Like the ones on the sides is bomb, but the ones in the middle, I just didn't like it, but it was like too little too late, girl. I gotta go. I had to get dressed. But I think it looks so freaking cute. Like I'm surprised that the lace melted as good as it did. Like I'm really, really surprised, but yeah.